Now it's time for Keep It Real, a talk show designed to help Christians face un-Christ-like situations in their lives. Are you dealing with bill collectors, layoff, repossessions, and strains on your faith? These are the reasons why you need to be watching Keep It Real. Featuring chats with community leaders, concert coverage, conferences, and backstage celebrity interviews. Keep It Real is coming at you. Recognizing our co-founders, the late Breakadawn Fleming and your talk show host, Bridget Norvell. Keep It Real is produced in part by A&D Family TV and airs worldwide on the Faith Internet Television Network. Keep It Real is a production of the National Movement Association. Now, sit back, grab your notes, stay in prayer, and get ready for Keep It Real.
You want to be a midwife? Great. How old are you? 12. Okay. And you have your local journal and you can do that. And when you, let's go back to your boyfriend. You put a boyfriend in your life, right? You start talking. Start falling in love. Then grades start dropping. Everything else starts dropping. And I know you're proud of number because that's not happening to you, right? She would. Do your mom know your boyfriend? Okay, and he is respectable. He goes to church. But you had a boyfriend that wasn't. Are you still with him? That wasn't what? That wasn't like the things you went through. We talked about earlier. That you went through with him.
Oh,
okay.
He knew my mom, and after all this happened, like, I tried to do it the right way, like I introduced him to her. He went to church with us and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we were real close and stuff like that. But it was just too much to handle, and I'm 17 years old. And it was getting, like, before, I was just so in love, blah, blah, blah. And then it seemed like, you know, I started having fun and paying attention to other things, you know what I mean? Because I can't just focus on just one person like that. And I'm not married, like I can't have balls and chains on me at 17 years old, you know what I mean? And he just got crazy, you know what I mean?
What made you just think about it and listen to her? And she's 17, but some of you are 12, 16, and there are guys out there, you said you associate with guys, right? And as friends. Yeah. But how about if you do get into that wrong relationship that she did, and she started concentrating on him? What do you do? How do you get here? What made you even start talking? What was what was made you desire to talk to her?
Oh.
And I'm going to separate, excuse me one moment. Can I have you sit up here? Right here? Please. Get them, where they want to speak to you and try to take you off track. How do you think, who comes from a one-family home or the dad is single parent? What do you think if your mom had a husband or someone in her life that's she's getting ready to get married, how would you like for that person to treat you? Okay. And that's the same thing also again. Respect. You want him to respect her. You want him to be happy. Happiness comes with when you feel unachieved. And once you carry yourself a certain way, because I have a saying, light spirits attract light spirits, your aura. When you start carrying yourself a certain way, of course you're going to get people to treat you that way. Have you ever seen the girls out there where they do have those guys that just treat them bad and you wonder why? Tell me about it. So how does it make you feel?
Well, it made me feel like I imagine being I was like, that could be somebody's daughter, or, you know what I'm saying, this could be a sister or a big sister or something like that. And they be treated like this.
Okay. Well, the way you feel, and I have a mama saying, I am my brother's keeper. You are your brother's keeper. So when you see that girl, you see that she's being disrespected, it's not hard to walk over and say, it's going to be okay, and you be that person's friend. Because you know what we have a tendency of doing? We have a tendency of talking about that person. We have a tendency of saying, oh, well, you know, I won't let him treat me that way. She's stupid. Or whisper behind our back. But you know what? One of us might be in that situation one day. And it might not be intentionally, but we might find ourselves in that situation.
But, excuse me, I think it is, and sometimes like a lot of relationships in my school are like that, and everybody just sees the girl's boyfriend cheating with every other girl, every other place, like just doing foul stuff or whatever. But if you look at that and say, you know, dang, that girl, you know, you could go up and talk to her, but girls are crazy, you know what I mean? And it's not even that, like, if it came to a fight, okay, we would have to fight, whatever it is, but it is drama, you know what I mean, to go to somebody, and sometimes if you go to somebody and tell them, like, you know, hey, I'm not trying to be in your business, I know I don't know you, but I see your situation, and I've been through this before with a boy, and he's not doing you good, or even, you know, they get crazy and they want to fight you or say something about you, like they get mad at you, you know what I mean? And I seen it, and then like their boyfriend will cheat with this girl that didn't even know that they had a girlfriend, and then the girlfriend will, you know, want to get with the girl or whatever, and not get with the girl, but, you know, like bump heads with the girl or whatever, and not, you know, do nothing with her boyfriend. So I choose not to get involved. Like, I could say something, but it seems girls are just crazy, and I can't be, you know, I got a bright future ahead of me, and I can't.
Okay. And that's true. And you examine every situation you're around. I'm not going to run up to a crazy person, but you know what? Everyone can respect hello. It starts with, how are you? You don't never have to say anything. You can ease your way into it. But you know that person is going through that. And you ladies here, it looks like you respect yourself enough not to go through it. So it's something y'all are doing right. So maybe there's people out there that do need you. And you don't have to, like I said, you're not feeling about it. You don't have to tell them that's the wrong boy for you, or, girl, you don't need to mess with him, girl. Oh, he ain't no good, girl. Yeah, because it's going to be a fight. You all in my business. And I don't need you there. I don't need you in my business like that. I'm in love with this boy. You know, he gonna be my baby daddy. And all that. But you can say, hi, how you doing? Be that person's friend. Because, like I said, I see you are your brother's keeper. And if you have such positive attitude like this, that attitude can just pour off on her as later on down the line. That crazy girl will turn into a peaceful, beautiful, y'all just running in the wind, you know, because you went and poured it on her. But don't see someone hurting and make more hurt by speaking about it. Seeing your friend, girl, she got drawn. Because you're making it drama. And you're making it bigger than what it is. And you can help. Because for y'all to be here today, it's something you wanted. It's something, I don't think your parents got you up on a Saturday morning Girl, I just want to get up this morning. Look, I know your parents in your children. You came here. You wanted to say something.
Oh, I understand where she's coming from. Because I had a friend who was talking to me, she was pregnant at the time, I didn't know. And I let her know that he was doing this and that. She accused me of liking him. And so, I think she did because she was pregnant by that baby son. And she felt like I was in her business, but if we already friends, I'm not coming to you. If I was to sit here and talk about how he just talking about how he doing you, somebody else would be mad. But I'm trying to let you know. But I guess she felt like that because she was pregnant at the time and everybody knows she so in love and all that type of stuff. She didn't want to hear that wrong about it.
And she's right. You know, pregnant people can be more emotional. Remember we said women are emotional? You don't want what you're pregnant for. You're not pregnant. But there are ways that you can handle it. Because let's go back to the married woman. And you see it, like y'all have moms up out there, and you know, you hear the drama going on out there with the moms. And I see a married woman husband out there. I don't think I'm gonna tell her. But you know what? I'm gonna have enough respect to be there for her when she needs me. Sometimes you have to know what to say, and when to say it, and how to say it.
I kind of know why she got pregnant because she was pregnant. I didn't know at the time. That's probably why she felt that. And now she told she appreciates telling her that because they broke up at the time. She did whatever.
And see, it worked out great.
Yeah, but I got pregnant. She didn't want to fight me. I wanted to fight her.
You want to fight her?
Yeah, but she tried to make a thing about saying I wanted him. He wouldn't get attracted to all of me. And he like brothers. And she having me wrong with it. I'm trying to go through it. You're going to do something like that.
Well, what did we say when we first started? Didn't we say women, men keeps it in and then blow it up and everything up at the, at the end. Us, we react. Yes. And you react. And it's normal. But you know what? As we grow, as we get to know each other, as we get to love each other, love yourself, that wouldn't offend you. That, matter of fact, you would know what not to say. The one, oh, girl, pray. She in love, but I am a praying woman. And who goes to church with her? Okay. When it comes down to certain things, I take it about me. If I cannot, God said He gave us dominion over the earth. And for y'all that don't know the word, it's in Genesis, Holy Bible, King James. You look at it, all that. But He gave us dominion over the earth. Our problem is, men and women, human beings, we want to take dominion over people. When God said, bring it to me, and I will take care of it. And sometimes we have to learn how to take it out of our hand and just put it in His hand. And that's the problem we have. You want to get closer to loving yourself, respecting yourself. Give me a definition of respect. How do you respect yourself?
Taking care of yourself. Like cleaning yourself every day and making sure you look the best, not for a boy, not for your friends, but for you.
But for yourself. Do you know, I get all pretty up when I go to bed. I'm married. And before I got married, and I started loving myself, I got pretty up. And I used to put on Victoria's Secret. And I like smelling good for me. I like looking good for me. Because I grew there. I have some people in here that I'm so glad that you all, maybe one, have a boyfriend, and I'm glad that you're in a beautiful relationship. And I pray that it keeps up where you're, you keep up where you're at, and you don't forget and put everything into Him. But for the ones that don't, you have a bright future ahead of you. You have things that you have not accomplished, and you will accomplish it as long as you don't get off track. I want to bring up two people that they inspired me, because I didn't have a chance to own my own business. I told you I got pregnant at 13. No, sorry, I got pregnant. No, my first pregnancy was 15. That was my first pregnancy. My second pregnancy was 16. No, it's not the same guy. Because that saying, I didn't know myself. I didn't respect myself. I didn't like myself. I was going through things at home. And I went through 15, 16, got pregnant for him at 17, the one I got, whooped for. And I ran away to have her. Got pregnant at 18, 19, 20. I was pregnant 8 times. I had one job. But I went through some drama. And I don't want to see y'all in that. That boy coming to tell you, oh, it's not going to hurt. And I'm going to keep it real, and that's what I didn't want to tell y'all. It's not going to hurt if you try. Yes, it does hurt. It hurts the first time. They're lying. It hurts. Then you feel bad afterwards, because now you have to worry about either disease or if you're pregnant. Then you have to worry about my first pregnancy. I had to go get an abortion at 6 o'clock in the morning by myself. I was scared. He wouldn't come. So now you go through rejection. You can cut all that out if you just start with you and start loving you.
A&D Marketing Concepts, a marketing and promotions agency with a unique touch. We create ways to advertise your business and remain within budget. We promote fundraisers and design websites. A&D Marketing Concepts can produce your radio, television, and email commercials, and our press releases are always printed.
Visit us now at andmarketingconcepts.com.
And, control like computers and all that. But I want us to say, I am somebody. I am somebody. I will respect myself.
I will respect myself.
I will not degrade myself for someone else. I will make a change into the world.
I will make a change into the world.
God can use me.
God can use me.
And I will get to my destiny.
I will get to my destiny
by believing in the things that God told me I can do. I love myself. I will seek counseling if I need help. And I will be my brother's keeper. And that's it. I thank y'all. I know we got a little bit of time, but I'm so happy. I want everyone to give each other a hug. And pull on Miss Stacy, pull on Miss Jasmine. Jasmine, stop.
I originally came to this workshop because my mom made me, but the reason ended up being that I wanted to be here, and I did enjoy myself, and I think Miss Bridget was inspiring and inspirational. Can I do that again? Yes. I'm sorry. Inspiring and inspirational. Okay.
I think Miss Bridget was.
I think Miss Bridget was inspiring, and she's a model for young girls like me, and I enjoyed my experience here.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
I came here today because my mom woke me up this morning and she wouldn't let me go back to bed. But I'm glad I came because it was really just Oh, I have to stop looking at it. Sorry.
Do it again. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I came here today because my mom, she got me up this morning and made me get out of bed and come here because she had some volunteer work to do. But I'm glad I came because it really spoke to me and helped me along my way because I'm only 12 and I have a long way to go. I thought Miss Bridget was really good and she had a good message and I like what she was saying.
I came here today because I came here today to learn about what different things you can be in, what type of relationships you can be in, and how you can carry yourself all the time, and how you can keep yourself and like cover up yourself. Don't let yourself go out and stuff. Don't have a boyfriend and let him abuse you. Don't just jump in a relationship that you don't know people. And I came here today just because I wanted to come and see what the atmosphere is like to be here. And I like to come. I want to come here again because I like to be here. And I like Miss Stacy because she talks so much to
Miss Bridget. I like Miss Bridget.
She talked so much into my life. She said that don't settle yourself for anybody, and humble yourself and keep yourself where you know that you are beautiful and talented. You have beautiful gifts. You gotta use it. Stay focused on letting your boyfriend get you down. Just don't do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. Don't just get off focus because you got a boyfriend. Don't let your brains drop. Don't let nothing drop. Just don't lose focus.
What's your name and how old are you?
My name is
This young lady just touched me because she said that she don't know, what she likes. She needs to start doing something positive. So I asked her what she likes to do. She said she likes to dance and write. I'm going to tell you a testimony. I only finished the 9th grade. I was the worst reader. I wrote my first diary in my grandmother's house, even though my grandmother was but I love her. She found it and I said I would never write again. And to make a long story short, I just stopped. I began writing. And it was my pastor asked me to write an article because I would write to myself. And my pastor asked me to write an article. And I told the Lord, I said, I told you I would never write again. And I couldn't spell. I mean, punctuation, grammatical errors, everything. But now I have my own online devotional that goes out to thousands of people. And I get emails back on how much. I have one lady that she's going to kill herself. And she actually wrote me back and said if I didn't send it to her, she was going to kill herself that day. So she said, you said you like to write. You can write. And that is a gift. Because there's many authors out there. Do you know, everybody heard of Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
Do you know, I got a back from kindergarten. He got a back from kindergarten. There is a gift inside of you. It's just you have to be able to pull it out. And anything you desire to do is exactly what God wants you to do. Because what it is that they try to, between God and the devil trying to keep it away from you, but God wants you to bring it out. So that writing inside of you, I'm going to speak into your life that we are going to see articles, poems, things that will come out of you. And it's great for you to say what you like to do. Everyone find out what they like to do. What do you desire? Like I said, I desire to dance. It's a lot of things when God pulls it out. When He pulled out my writing, He pulled back out my dancing. When He pulled out my dancing, He pulled out my graphic work. I actually advertised for many ministries. A 9th grade dropout. Not saying y'all gonna drop out in the 9th grade Ray, don't do what I did because you know what? I'm 40 plus. And it took me this long. I don't want y'all to walk in my shoes, but find your talent now and pull on your talent. And people like Stacy, people like Jasmine, you know, pull on it. You got people like this Angela back there that she will go ahead and invest her time in you young people. I will invest my time. If you need me, grab a call. Give me a call. Because I see potential inside of all of you. And there's something in your heart that you want to do. But you just, sometimes we just don't know how to go there. We don't know how to get it. You know, Jasmine said up here, my mom ain't good. But you know what? I taste her cooking. And maybe we thank God that her mom didn't know how to cook. Because she might have stunted her growth by cooking all the time, and Jasmine didn't know that she had cooking. She had a gift inside of her. You know, sometimes when people push you into doing things and we don't like it, but hey, look what it turned out to be. So you're right. And it was something else you said you have to do. Dance. Dance. See, that's part of right. Wow, I'm right and I've been there. You know, that it's part of it. You're bringing that artistic talent out. What do you like to do, ma'am? Since you think of you. You like to write. And talk on the phone. That's a great talent. Because you know what? You know how much money people make talking on that phone, honey? If you're going to talk on the phone, talk about something. Talk about something that's going to make you, because I know a lot of PR people. I know a lot of people that put events together, and they're talking on the phone. I used to have 2 cell phones. We were talking about that today, so my phone used to be $2,000. No, we didn't have Metro back then. Metro just came in. But you know what? Okay, y'all. We had beepers. But you know what? That town that talks on the phone, during the day, I'm a salesperson. I was. I'm beginning with my job. I'm a salesperson. You know how much I made in 1 year? I made over $50,000 in 1 year talking on the phone because I had to give the cab. And I'm not going to sell you the wrong thing, and I'm not going to tell you the wrong thing, but you know what? I'm persuasive, and I know how to get my money across over that phone. So that talking on the phone, make it work for you. You don't let it work. You don't work for it, you make it work for you. Okay? Somebody else tell me what you like to do.
Like dancing and I like
Acting? Okay. You know, you ever heard of the People's Theater? There's a People's Theater here. In Winter Park, I don't know where you live at, but in Winter Park, they pull on a lot of kids like you to act. It's commercials. Staring in that mirror. Because I want to be that actress, that model, you know. And another thing, when I went to dance, they told me I was too fat. They told me that when I got a certain age and I was too heavy to dance. I went yesterday and I saw the most glorious girls called Shania praise dancing. And one of the girls is outside. And the way that girl dance, her mom said she out there is her skinny sisters. So you look out for that big body, you know.
Our culture, our world, our perspective, our network. JerichoBroadcasting.com. Jericho Television Network. The future of black media.